What's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel.
What? You and me will always be tied. Family every single day and night.
Guys, I want to wear these jeans, right? I want to wear these lovely blue jeans, but I don't know what top to wear. I don't know if I should wear this one, red vest saying Coca-Cola on it, or, right, if I want to wear this top, because I know this one goes really well with the jeans. And yes, guys, I'm big. Before y'all just like get into it in the comments, yes, I'm big. Doesn't matter. I love me for me. So let the haters hate. As Jake Paul says, dab on them haters, because I don't care what anybody say but me. So yeah, I don't know. I might wear this one. I know it's not wrinkly. It just looks wrinkly. It's the way the pattern is. It's like a tie-dye type top. It's more like a crop top. Yeah, I might wear this one. And then I'm going to obviously wear my black Huaraches.
It ain't my fault you keep turning me on. It ain't my fault you got me so gone. It ain't my fault I'm not leaving alone. It ain't my fault you keep turning me on. I can't talk right now. I'm looking at like what I'm seeing. Got me feeling kinda shocked right now. Couldn't stop right now. Even if I wanna gotta get it while it's hot right now. Oh my god, what is this? Want you all in my business, baby, I insist. Please don't blame me for whatever happens next. No, I can't be responsible.
What's up, guys? So I just met Holly and Rianne, and are we going back to mine?
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna go back to mine. I think it's this bus stop. Yeah, it's this bus stop, I think. So yeah, we will go and get our eyebrows done, and then we will, if I don't see you in there, then we will definitely see you when we get home. I am getting looked at so badly. It's like they've never seen a camera before. Isn't it? It's like they've never seen a camera before. It's weird. So then
Holly, slow down.
yeah, like I said, if we don't see you at the eyebrow shop, then we will definitely see you when we get back to mine. Yeah? Well, what's the point in getting a bus like 2 stops? I'll deal with it. Smile. Smile.
She's a fat pain in the ass. Pain in the what now?
Okay, now I have to bleep that out. Can you two not fight, please?
Fight with pain.
If you haven't noticed, I got my nails done. She got her nails done. Bloody
I got my
copycat.
nails from Primark. What do you mean copycat?
And then she got her nails from Primark.
You're going
Snap, my camera's dying.
This is payback.
What was so funny is we just did we did It's a Hard Knock Life, right? But we did a remix to it, and we did it for Rihanna. And the fact is, my camera had to die at that moment was annoying.
Yeah, it's how we feel.
It's a hard knock life for Rihanna. It's a hard knock life for Rihanna.
Cause she ain't got anyone to push her. Cause she used to sit it down. It's a hard knock life. Yeah, walking ahead of me. No, not happening.
You and your crap ass weave.
Oh man, she.
Yes, I went there. Yes, I went there.
I got it from like over there.
Where?
I got it from over there.
Why? You should have gone to the black hair.
Wait, come. Oh, you went over it.
Oh shit. What's up, guys? And I'm sorry I didn't really vlog when we got home. This is because we wanted to wait and do a 3 AM challenge. As you not know, there's that 3 AM challenge going around about don't talk to Siri at 3 AM. Am I right?
Yeah. I'm actually kind of scared now that we're doing it on camera.
I know. And we did try this to actually see if it would work off camera. It didn't work. It really didn't. Siri was fine. So we would think. She
basically just said what the time was.
She said what the time was. She says the normal stuff. So like if you say what happens at 3 a.m., she'll search it up on Google.
Basically, this is going to be debunked.
This is basically an exposure video of all the YouTubers out there.
For all the YouTubers like to think.
Shh. For all the YouTubers out there who have done the don't talk to Siri at 3 a.m. This is basically exposing that nothing happens to Siri at 3 a.m. If I get a lot of hate from these YouTubers because of this, saying, well, you probably haven't done no like Ouija board stuff, this, that and the other, it's because I don't want to do it. I've seen videos, I like the videos, but I still don't want to do it myself. This one I've wanted to do for a while, and I've wanted to do it, but it's because where I'm on my own, I don't want to do it. So now I've got my friends, we can do it together.
And then after this,
they don't really like horror stuff, so they were scared to do this. And I thought, well, let's just do it, see if it's actually true. If not, then obviously
we'll just get on with the truth or dare.
We'll just get, can you shush? Then we'll just get on with doing probably a different challenge. So yeah, we're gonna debunk this now, and we're actually gonna use Siri while I'm recording. And if it works while I'm recording, then I'm sorry, then it's just completely, she obviously just comes out and does it for the camera. Ready?
Yeah.
Hey Siri, how are you today?
I'm happy to be alive.
Yeah. I'm scared now.
I'm scared I can't do this. What is the time?
The time is 3:08.
Okay, that's just normal. That's just normal. Is it not recording?
It was the first time.
Oh, don't worry about it. See, that's normal. Like, when I see YouTubers say, what time is it? And Siri goes, it's 3 a.m. or it's 3:33, this, that and the other. She said something weird with it. This is basically proof that she hasn't said anything weird with it. Alright.
Yeah, we've basically. I'm scared.
What happens at 3 a.m.?
Here's what I found on the web for what happens at 3 a.m.
Thank you very much, Siri.
See?
You're lovely. God bless you.
Basically, when the YouTubers that have done this say what happens at 3 a.m., it normally comes up with spirits come and take over at 3 a.m. for an hour. They possess you during the night and you don't feel it. This, that and the other. Holly, please don't. This, that and the other. But typical Siri, if you say it any other time of the day and not 3 a.m., it would normally say, here's what I found on the web. And that is basically what she's just said. I'm sorry, but obviously, don't talk to Siri at 3 a.m. Siri being haunted or possessed at 3 a.m. It's just absolute BS. I'm sorry to all you YouTubers that have done this, and you know, all your subscribers like it, and it's... Can you shush, please? I know you've put hard work into getting your views and getting your subscribers, but this is basically full-on proof that, you know, Siri being possessed at 3 a.m. is not true.
Unless you mess about with spirits and stuff, which we don't agree with, especially.
We understand, like, if you've done a Ouija board and bad paranormal stuff has happened since, then it's understandable why Siri may be possessed. But not everyone out there has done all this Ouija board stuff and they do the Siri and it happens. I believe myself that my house is haunted. I've been hearing stuff. Things have happened. I would come home one day and I have a Bible open at Psalm 23. When I come home, my windows are shut. I keep them shut when I'm away. Like, if I go to Rianne's house, I keep my windows shut because I don't want nothing to happen while I'm out of my room. So my windows are shut, and the only way for the Bible pages to flick is if you physically touch them, or if the window's open and it's windy. That is it. Other than this, the Bible was physically shut when I got home from your house.
You didn't tell us that.
Because I didn't want to say nothing.
You told me that.
I didn't want to say nothing, but when I got home, my Bible was physically shut, and the windows were shut, and it's even for the wind. It's easy for it to flick through the pages, right? But to physically shut the Bible so it's completely shut, that is impossible for wind to do that. I've experienced paranormal stuff in this house. I've heard whistling when I'm home alone. I've heard bangs on my door and my nan's asleep. It's just unexplained stuff. But Siri being haunted at 3 a.m. is just like, it's rubbish. Exactly, it's too far. All these like urban legends like the Candyman challenge, Bloody Mary, stuff like that. I understand it, it's legends. Some people they do it and they don't experience stuff, some people do it and they do experience stuff. But sometimes when people do it and they apparently experience stuff, it's sometimes fake. You can tell it's fake.
I can understand why you guys get your views, for like doing the Siri, but what if like kids were watching that, they watch all your videos, but then you're doing something like this, they're watching that, they think they can do it, and what if that happens to them? I'm sorry, but that's just kind of out of order to them.
To be honest,
that is just like, because like you're making other people do the same things to you because they want to experience it. That is not right. I'm sorry, that is not. And it will encourage people to mess about with the wrong things as well. Even though the Siri business specifically isn't true. Like we come to the conclusion that at first we were scared to do it.
We were scared.
It encourages the wrong kind of behaviour to happen as well, because if you mess about with things like
spirits and demonic stuff, it's just
like the Ouija board and what's that thing, Charlie, are you there?
Charlie, I admit I did it, but I did it outside, and even outside when it wasn't windy, it didn't work. I'm sorry, I didn't want to do it in the house because I was scared at that point. But even still, I know some people, you're not meant to do it outside because of the wind and it debunks stuff. But even though I didn't record it, I did it with a girl that used to live down my road, and it didn't work. So this Ouija board stuff, I believe it works. I've seen it. I've never really experienced it. I don't want to experience it. I don't want to mess with the wrong stuff. I don't want to mess with that bad Ouija board spirit that a lot of the YouTubers, for example, Lance Stewart, J Station, Jake Duffner, I don't want to experience what they've been experiencing. They've been experiencing paranormal stuff, but I believe that some of it may be played off, as in like it may be fake. I don't know. They may say like when they do this stuff, if they do like other challenges, like for example the Candyman challenge, they may do it, it doesn't work, but there may be someone in the place with them trying to play it off, like trying to make sure it's true. I understand that some people that do this Ouija board stuff, I see them and they experience paranormal stuff, but I've never really wanted to first-hand experience it. We were scared to do it because we watched those videos. We were scared to do it because of what you guys are putting out there. You guys are putting fake news out there and saying like all this stuff. Like before we did it, we were like nervous and scared because we were watching that, thinking that's gonna happen to us, and then something crazy's gonna happen. Yeah, we were watching. Someone could have had a panic attack or something. Because I suffer with asthma. It's mild asthma, but at certain parts it does get really bad. Rianne, she suffers from panic attacks and anxiety attacks. And asthma.
One time I was here, I had an asthma attack.
Exactly. We all suffer with something. So if something bad really did happen because we had watched these Don't Talk to Siri before, it could have literally ruined us. It could have it could have gotten so bad we would have had to go into hospital at bloody 3:15 in the morning, which we don't want to be sitting down at
Queen's Hospital.
Newham General, because it's the closest. We
don't.
don't want to be sitting down at Newham General Hospital for like 5 to 8 hours.
And then we tell them why we're here, and
Exactly, we tell them
it's kind of
we were
a
doing this challenge
stupid
and
reason.
we wanted to see if it actually worked, but we got so scared we, just ended up breaking out into stuff. We were hyperventilating. She went into a panic episode.
Basically, not being able to breathe properly and stuff like that.
Exactly.
And getting all worked up.
palpitations.
And reasons to end up in hospital that can't be controlled unless serious things happen. Then
Exactly.
in that sense, it's very dangerous to play with things like that.
Exactly. So I just think that I love all the YouTubers that do stuff like this, but I mean, if you think about it, you've got to do it where little kids watch your videos, even though you try not to get age restricted. Little kids do end up lying when they create their own like Google account in order just to watch your videos no matter what. And then they're seeing all these haunted stuff like the Ouija boards and the Siri and all this other stuff, and they want to do it because they want to be just like you. And what you're doing is, when they do it and it doesn't work, you're just letting them down.
You're giving their hopes up, and you're getting them involved in
And you're getting them scared.
And plus, there could be older people that they're with who are watching it, and the younger ones are watching it with them.
Exactly.
And the older ones are thinking, oh yeah, that's a laugh, that's very funny.
But the little kids, they're like, this has got to be true, like, come on.
It's confused, and they really honestly believe it's true. Like, we're not even little kids. We believe this true.
We believe it's true. I believe it's true because I've been watching this for about a month now. I've been watching videos like this for about a month. But all the paranormal stuff that's happened here, it's happened before that. And even I went to my church and I was like to the vicar, I was like, I'm having paranormal stuff happen in the house. I don't know what to do. Can you like give me some advice? Bless me. Probably come bless the house. He hasn't come bless the house yet, but I do have a cross which I need to get a new chain for. He blessed that cross, and since I've actually been wearing that cross, nothing bad has happened since. But I mean, like, when I am up in my room and even if I'm just watching Netflix, if I'm watching Prison Break, I'm behind on Prison Break, to be honest. I'm nearly finished. Even if I'm just watching Prison Break, I would have one light on, this one specific light, so I can get to sleep. And because that's been, since everything's happened, I've only had to sleep with one light on. I would turn all the others off, and then as soon as I turn them off, once it's 3 o'clock, I hear weird stuff. So I have to turn that light back on, and as I turn that light back on, it all stops. And I'm just like, well, that's weird, to be honest, if you think about it.
To be honest, if you guys are doing it for your views, yeah, if you do believe in God, yeah, you're kind of just using your faith, if you know what I mean.
Amen.
Because you are taking that advantage to do something bad, and to be honest, that's kind of disrespecting your faith. I'm sorry, yeah, but that's kind of out of order. You're paying all your respects when you go to church, but then you're doing this stuff. I'm sorry.
To be honest, I watched J Station's video that came up. Well, right now it's 20 past 3 on Wednesday morning. So he basically uploaded yesterday, which was Tuesday. I watched his video where he hit 1 million subscribers, and apparently you're not meant to do it at 3 a.m. I thought it was real when he had that little section at the beginning about he hit 1 million, he celebrated, and then it went to 0. I thought it was true because of spiritual stuff, and then I found out it was a prank, and I was just like, well, you can't really do a prank like that.
I'm sorry, yeah, but I'm just gonna say one word. You guys are all doing clickbait. I'm sorry.
It's all clickbait.
For your
Last year, I'm sorry, I support your vlogs and stuff,
you
but
have to earn your views. If you want to be a true YouTuber, probably
You need to earn it
you
by
need to
doing
earn
it.
it with respect.
you need to
You don't
do
take that for advantage.
videos that are not clickbait. Like with us, right now, I'm the main person here. Right now, I know I've only just done reaction videos or I've done challenges, but this is the first time I've actually did a proper vlog. From next week, from next Wednesday, vlogs are gonna become more frequent because I'm going on holiday, so they're gonna be more frequent then. But I mean, it's these YouTubers that I'm trying to earn my way to become. I don't want to be YouTube famous. I'm not doing it for the subscribers. I'm doing it more because, to be honest, it's just fun. It's just something fun. Creating videos to make others laugh. Even if I don't have the proper equipment, I do have a camera. I do have a tripod. I just don't have like the mics that the people used to have better sound quality. I don't have none of that. I don't have the proper lighting. I just do this because I have a camera, because I want to, video myself, making others laugh or making others enjoy my videos, even if it's in the crappiest of lighting. I just want to make them, appreciate what I do for it. I've only just started. I started, about 2 months ago? I officially doing my YouTube videos, I've only started 2 months ago, and I know this doesn't seem like a lot of subscribers, but to me, to be honest, it's a lot of subscribers, and to me, it's a big achievement. From when I've had my YouTube video, my actual YouTube channel, for about over 2 years now, and since my first video, which was the random dub smash with my god sister, since then I only had about 3 subscribers, and it was just for that one video. Then a year later, I did. A year later I did the Better Extreme video, the trampoline park, and then it was like a year after that. That's when I started to do my actual YouTube video. And to me, this amount of subscribers is a big achievement. 17 subscribers is a big achievement for me. I would never have been able to accomplish this. But I know some of you YouTubers out there have like millions of subscribers or even thousands. To me, I don't care. 17, I can stay at 17 subscribers and still do my YouTube channel.
They are true.
Exactly, but at least I know they've been there since the day I created my videos.
I'm sorry, but you can't say in your videos, in the Siri video, oh, do this before this happens, like this before this happens.
Like with Siri,
follow me before this happens.
Like I've seen Siri videos where they say to Siri, can you tell the people watching this to subscribe to my channel? That's just basically, you've just said it yourself, but exactly. And I don't even think Siri can. I haven't tried it yet, but I don't think Siri can say. Yeah, I think she can say, go subscribe to the channel. The people who are watching this, go subscribe and like the video. But I've never, don't think she has the capability of saying, go subscribe and like the video, or this will happen to you. I don't think she has the capability to do that, to be honest. I'm sorry.
And I think people with Crystal's mentality in terms of not caring about the amount of subscribers she's getting, just for the videos she's been putting up, including this one, it's a good encouragement for people who are new to YouTube videos, and it's good encouragement for people who are planning to start YouTube videos. Like myself, I was literally considering starting.
By the way, if she does start a YouTube video, there's going to be a collab, just so you know. There's going to be a collab nearly like every single video, just so you know. And it'll be like a video inside of a video.
This video is really long.
It doesn't matter.
But
how much space?
I
don't know.
I'm considering starting to do YouTube videos
based on your music.
To promote your music.
Yeah, I was gonna say in relation to my music. Most of it will be promoting my music and explaining to people what I enjoy about it and what I like to do with it. and how I can use it to encourage other people in different ways. And actually,
To inspire people to.
yeah, because actually I've been inspired by an experience I had in hospital to actually have the career choice I have now, which is to become a music therapist. That's a very rare job decision, and that's one of the career choices I have. Another one is to be a producer, and I like to compose
we
music.
personally know a producer as well who he produces, writes and records his own music and music videos. His name is Kieran. He's been our friend since secondary school, year 9.
Well, actually, I knew Kieran before.
Oh yeah, whatever. Just because he went Canon Palmer.
No,
With me, I've known him since year 9, and he is.
I've known him since year 11.
Okay, shush. He's like, when I first met him, and he said he was in Thriller Live, which is a tribute to Michael Jackson when he died. Michael Jackson originally was meant to go and watch the first Thriller Live show, but unfortunately he died before he could see it. And the fact that Kieran was in that's what made it really special.
Yeah.
The most. The fact that Kieran can sing, he can dance, and the fact that he was playing little Michael Jackson in the show just because he's short.
Well with what he does, Kieran's growth it actually inspires us all.
Exactly.
And I've always said to Kieran, I will always be his number one supporter.
Same here.
Like, I've always said that to Kieran because I love watching him progress, and all the people that like to comment about the way he is or what he does, to comment negatively. Kieran hasn't got time for people like that.
He
and that's
doesn't
what I
care
love
about. He doesn't
He
care
doesn't
about you
care.
lot with the hate.
He's too busy focused on what he wants to do, and about who he is as well. Recently, he just he's well, I don't know if he's.
You know what? I'm gonna say this one thing. Kieran, if you're watching this, as one of the vloggers, Jake Paul, I'm kind of taking this from him because I love it. He says it in all of his videos. I love it. Kieran, if you ever experience hate, in the words of Jake Paul, just dab on them haters because they ain't nothing. Compared to us, we're your true supporters. We've been there since day one. We have been there since you were performing at Thriller Live. We have been there since you got your music GCSE. We've been there since you started recording your first music video. We've been there since you started producing your own music. We're the true supporters here. Just ignore the haters, right? You're you. Just be you. We love you for you. Don't change. Don't do nothing to you. Just be you. Just be who you are. And just be who you want to be. Don't just change because others are like, I don't like you how you are.
Exactly.
Don't become people are molding you into something you don't want to be.
Yeah.
Just
Even
just
though we're
saying that.
specifically saying this to Kieran right now, this also goes for anyone who
Any
is dealing with this situation
Exactly.
as well. Don't let
so
look,
any
haters are your motivators. That's my motto as well. Always. But anyway, as I was saying before you cut me off,
and in the words of Lady Leisha, a salmon a day keeps the batty fish away.
yeah.
Sorry, I had to.
Anyway, before you cut me off earlier, I was going to say about Kieran's new video that I don't know if he's
Good as
released
gold.
it yet.
He hasn't released it yet. It's
He's
being
going to
released
release
in August.
it.
I'm not sure when in August, but he's releasing it in August. I cannot wait.
We were gonna go.
We were gonna be in the video, but
I couldn't make it because there was.
and I wasn't going without her. Sorry.
Yeah, so there was an important reason.
I love you,
why-
Kieran. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we do appreciate you, Kieran, but
We do appreciate you. I wasn't going without her.
although one of my closest friends who I've known from nursery.
Love her.
Yeah,
She's in it as well.
She's in it, and Kieran's other friend. Unfortunately, I don't really know her. But,
Neither do I. I don't think anyone
big
else
up to her
said that.
anyway. But yeah, just like I'm just proud of who
Who
they
he's
are.
become.
Like who all of them are, who we all are. Like we can just like recognize who we are and just like embrace it. We don't need to let anyone get in the way.
So back to the point, to be honest, of this clip here, it's like, to the YouTubers that are faking the paranormal stuff, faking like the Siri challenge, faking other stuff, please don't do it. Like, it's understandable why you would want it to do it, because it's basically a trend. But don't do it just because you want to gain the subscribers, or because you want to gain the views, because you want to get certain. There's other ways you can do that. You can just be you, record what you do during the day. Just do like other challenges, like the try not to laugh or try not to cry. You know, do stuff like that. Just do it where you would love to do what you want to do. I know all these people, like all your subscribers, are saying, do this, do that, do this, don't do that. I know you want to listen to them, but sometimes just go by your schedule. You say you want to upload every day. Okay, upload every day. But on that day, choose what you want to do. Don't
have to copy what everyone says.
Yeah.
Because they can give you ideas, and that will be very helpful. And actually, some of the ideas, or most of the ideas, might be good ones that won't be dangerous. So follow that if you choose to. But try and choose something. I would advise YouTubers out there to do YouTube videos about what they're passionate about. For, like the example I was given earlier about what I want to start doing, hopefully soon. I'm not really sure when. I need to get equipment and stuff, but
you could just use mine for now.
In the meantime, until I get my own, But personally, because I'm going to start doing what I'm passionate about, music and dance. I have been from a very, very young age. And unfortunately, the set that I've had, I'm also going to put this in my YouTube video. I had a knockback, I had an incident, and that's where I got inspired to do music therapy. But it prohibits me to dance as well as I used to before I ended up in the predicament. Although it doesn't stop me from being who I am. I use a wheelchair at the moment, even though it doesn't really look like it the way I present myself sometimes. Yeah,
it's just casually over there.
But
to be honest, if you watched the clips before this main one where we exposed this 3 a.m. challenge, you would obviously see she's the one in the wheelchair while she's pushing her, and at one point I'm pushing her. So you will see that she can be capable of doing certain things, but not everything she wanted to do before. She is in a wheelchair, she does use it, but she can walk and do some of the things she was able to do before. She can dance, but not as good as she could.
Just not to the extent where I used to do it before, because unfortunately it does cause me a lot of pain, and I do end up like barely being able to move, and it does worry me that I'll end up back the way I was before. You'll hear everything that happened when I started.
When she starts her YouTube video, she will obviously do a welcome video, and then she'll explain everything.
Yeah.
And what I'll do is, when she does do that, I'll put a link in the description on one of my later videos, and you so you'll find out who she is for her when she does eventually do her YouTube videos. Anything else?
Yeah. So bottom line, I think was discussed already, but from my perspective, bottom line is YouTubers out there, be who you want to be. You don't need to do challenges that will mess with evil things and like stuff that will distress people. You don't need to mess with rubbish like that. Just do things that you're passionate about. If it's making people laugh, do it in a funny way. Don't need to be explicit about it.
There are some YouTubers on YouTube that do paranormal stuff, but they do it where they have the right equipment to actually see to see if there's actual spirits or ghosts there. There is one guy, Omar, his YouTube video, his channel is Omar Gosh TV, and he has an EMF detector, which is an electromagnetic field detector, which if you put it around, if there's no electronics in that room or any electric devices that can let off electromagnetic fields, then obviously that detector will then eventually spike, and that's because a spirit is in that room. He has the correct equipment, and he's even got ghost hunter friends who have the correct equipment to communicate with ghosts and spirits. Some of these YouTubers, they don't even have that equipment yet. They're dabbling with this stuff. Don't ever do it. There's this app. There was a YouTuber I watched where he got this ghost detector app where it uses your camera and you just show it around, and apparently it's meant to show a shadow of a ghost that's there, and the ghost will eventually speak to you, or you can ask it a question and it will reply. I believe it's not true. I did download it, but then I deleted it because the kind of like the icon for it just kind of spooked me out. So I deleted it straight after. I never got a chance to try it, but I don't want to.
And you know what? I personally don't think anyone should be messing about with things like that. Even if you are experienced and you have equipment to do so,
don't dabble with it.
I don't think anyone should dabble with it because it's very dangerous. And
hot dogs on your shoulder.
And again, I said personally, I believe if you have a religion, particularly I'm a Christian. I mean, like I feel brave enough to say so that I am a Christian, and my belief is that there's no power greater than Christ's power. Not everyone will agree or believe the same thing as I do, because everybody has different beliefs. Although, if you have a religion, think about it. You have a religion messing about with things like that. It will dabble on that as well, and you can't be claiming to be the religion you are if you get involved in things like that, like cult things like that, because you will just.
I'm sorry.
You will just end up getting more spiritual attacks because you're going the wrong way.
Yeah, I've seen YouTubers and like actual real life people who they create a Google account, right? Completely forget they've got it, and when they experience paranormal stuff, they'll pick up a camera, even if it's just with their phone. They'll record it, and the stuff happens in real life. And if it's like a full clip, no cuts, if it's a full clip with no edits, a full running clip, then you know for sure there's no way that can be faked. But there are people out here that do it, and they just do it just for the views. Like, there's no way you can dabble in paranormal stuff and expect it not to get you back. There's people. Lance Stewart, he supposedly woke up to scratches on his back because of a demonic spirit. But then again, he sleeps in the same bed as his girlfriend. So if you think about it, if his back's to her and she's facing her back to his back, she could have simply just scratched him just for the sake of it.
Even my parents...
Or their dog. Their dog could have simply just jumped on the bed and scratched him. Done.
But my parents, they both got involved with the Ouija board.
I didn't know that.
Both of them did. I think I don't really remember the story of my dad's experience, but I remember him telling me he did get involved in it. And I know with my mum, I remember the story she told me. However, I'm not going to share it because that's not my place to.
Yeah,
especially on social media. But I will say. I will say she did run to a priest, a pastor, to help her and her friends out, and she never got involved in it ever again, and she became a newborn Christian as well.
There are movies out there like the Ouija experiment, should I say, Conjuring 2, Insidious. that do, well, mainly Conjuring 2. Conjuring 2 and number 1 are based on true events, like true stories. Somebody was possessed in a house. The house they recorded it in I think it was Edenfield. It's a truly possessed house. Apparently people, even though people really live there, they own the house, and I don't think they really stay there because, you know, they're too scared. But then I see all these people that they say their house is possessed, but when a priest comes, or, you know, someone who's a ghost hunter professional, if they come and say, oh yeah, this is happening, especially the ghost hunter.
Damn, girl. Can I just say one thing?
What?
You know Sarah, the app, they reveal your name after 48 hours, after 2 days of who sent it. Just saying.
Anyway, yeah, well, sorry. I had to. What? Yeah, like some of these paranormal movies are based on true events, but there are people that call in a priest or a ghost hunter specialist, and they get them to just try and see what's going on in the house, and then they end up wasting their time when nothing happens. That's just not the right way to go, I'm sorry. Lance Sugar, I know he got somebody to perform an exorcism on his house, and supposedly the demon came back, but that was because he did do the Ouija board again, which was absolutely silly. Lance, if you're watching this, I'm sorry, but it was a stupid idea for you to go and do another Ouija board, and then straight after your house had an exorcism. There is a one YouTuber that I know that, well, not know personally, but know of, Jake Duffner. He's had paranormal experiences. His bedroom, the one he currently sleeps in, is supposedly the most haunted place in his house. And he got a priest, well, his mum got a priest while he was out to go and perform an exorcism on the house.
Tweeted.
What do you say?
I decided I was never going to grow up back when
Oh, forget that.
it was just when
Oh, forget that. That's nothing important. Sorry, Jake. Jake Duffney, his mum eventually did get a priest to perform an exorcism on the house, and again he did a Ouija board in his house, which I kind of thought was silly, just in case. But when,
all that stuff wherever you go,
exactly. But when it came up not to work no more, I thought maybe his house really was haunted, and the fact that he got the exorcism probably was the best thing ever. But then he goes into a cemetery and breaks all the rules of the Ouija board yet again, and haunted stuff happened, but it never followed him home. At least I don't think so. He hasn't really given an update in any of his videos about what's been going on, so I think that his house is alright right now. But I mean, like, there are still people out there who just waste somebody's time to perform an exorcism when nothing's wrong, or, you know, just to check out the house just because you think you heard a bump in the night when it could have actually been next door. These walls are thin, I understand. Okay, it could have been next door that made loud knocks on the wall, but 3 a.m, 3 in the morning, I'm in the loft. My room is the loft. There's nothing attached to my walls. So there was no excuse for me to hear 3 loud knocks on my door at 3 in the morning.
That's what it is.
Like, there's some people, they could say, I heard this loud bump at this time, and people could be like, well, it could be your neighbours. They're like, no, there's no need for it. You're just wasting that person's time. Like, don't ever do it. With me, I haven't gotten the priest to come in yet because I know he's busy. I know he's busy trying to, like, set things up for every Sunday, to set stuff up for the sermons and stuff. Like, I know he's busy. He even has a family. He has 3 children and a wife that he needs to take care of. So I know I don't want to waste his time in bringing him here when nothing's happened so far.
But what do you think caused your
I don't know, that's the thing.
Have you played any of this kind of stuff where it's advising the YouTubers and watchers out there not to do? Have you played any of that in this house?
I have, but that was after everything had happened. After the whistling had happened, after the loud knocks had happened, that's when I started watching it. Because I wanted to know, could it just be me or could it be happening to other people? So I thought, let me watch Lance Stewart. And when I was watching his Ouija board videos or when he was just doing a regular vlog, when stuff, paranormal stuff was happening to him, I was like, okay, maybe this happens to other people. Even my priest said two other people in my area he had to actually go and bless their houses because of paranormal stuff.
But also, this is one of the main causes for things like this to be happening. But also, so there's, I don't mean to be disrespectful, but certain types of music and certain videos, be careful. Music that
you make sure you always find out the background. Each artist, make sure you find out a background about them because you never know what could happen. You're
hearing rumours about Jay-Z and Beyonce and Rihanna being involved in the Illuminati. There were artists like them. I don't know them, but I don't think they are involved in things like that. I think there are certain artists that are in their position or maybe even higher that actually were involved in the Illuminati and still are. People like them, you shouldn't be listening to their music. Apparently, I also heard that Michael Jackson was involved in Illuminati, which is why the reason he died. That could have been a rumour, but that could have also been true. You never know. But you never know because if you don't know the person, the celebrity themselves making the music, you don't know what their background is. So try to make sure that you know to prevent any paranormal activity happening.
Make sure you find out the background. Once I told Rianne what was happening in the house, and once I told her mum as well, because her mum was overhearing. She did say, find out the background on all the artists that you're listening to. And I did do that, and I did find out some shocking stuff, but I don't want to say it, just to expose them. I don't want to say it. I want to protect them so they can have a chance to come out with it themselves. But I did find some shocking stuff about the people I've been listening to. And there's this one YouTube channel that he plays the songs backwards, and I think he did Ariana Grande one time or one last time.
Yeah.
And he played it backwards, and apparently she says if you play it backwards you can hear stuff about the devil, and I'm just like, how can you hear that in those type of lyrics? All her lyrics are more like, just
sometimes you need to be careful with things like that. Sometimes they're a load of rubbish.
Yeah, there is a YouTube channel that does the Illuminati confirmed, and he does it as a jokingly thing, and then he relates it to stupid stuff, and then relates it back, and he goes, Illuminati is confirmed.
It's not all true. It's a joke. But going back to the Ariana Grande thing, one last time, think about the lyrics. One last time, I need to be the one to take you home. That's a love and romantic.
Amen.
So what has that got to do
with Illuminati or the devil?
I don't understand. If someone could explain it to me what backwards it says, so I can understand how that relates.
It said something like,
we're not gonna do that anymore.
It said something about 666 and the devil, and I think one YouTube guy, one guy on YouTube, he eventually broke down
the lyrics.
you know the
Break free.
break free.
Yeah.
Yeah. He then explained, like, you know the badge that they wear, the badge she wears, the one that she breaks.
Yeah.
Yeah, he explained that apparently it's a devil sign or something like that. So I'm just like, come on.
The only two
We've done
devil
this for an
signs.
hour.
The only two devil signs
Go
that
to bed, go to bed.
the only two devil signs that I'm familiar with
666.
666. Which is not this. This means okay. That's
Yeah,
not 666.
that's okay.
That's okay. Drake does this. And people say that's Illuminati. No, it's not. That's not that. I don't think it is. But anyway,
This means okay. If you've gone scuba diving before, then you know instead that is up for scuba diving.
Yeah.
That is down.
and then
That's okay.
That's not 666.
To say you're okay. It's not 666. I don't know why people are relating it to that.
I don't know either. But the other two signs that I'm familiar with being Illuminati, and I think it actually is the eye and the triangle.
That's Illuminati,
I
definitely.
think that, and
apparently on a dollar bill it's got that. The
In the
triangle in the
pyramid.
eye, yeah.
and
And a lot of people are saying the dollar bill is Illuminati. How the hell can the dollar bill be Illuminati?
the eye in the pyramid it is, but
Yeah, but I'm saying the dollar bill.
yeah, that's not. But you see this, that's rock on. But if you use your
if you back in the day, if you're an old person, not old like I'd say like your 30s, maybe late 30s, early 40s, going into that region. If you were into Queen and or Kiss and all them rock bands, you would know that this or that is basically your rock sign. You
this
know.
is rock on, but however, if I know
A lot of people do that.
No, but if you use your thumb, then that's Illuminati, because that's the horns and the tail. If you do that without the thumb, that's rock on.
Well, some people do that. Anyway.
That's what I've been brought up to believe. Anyway.
I've been seeing, like, I would watch their music videos, or I would watch I would watch concerts of the rock bands, and I'll see people do that. And I'm just like, okay, that's rock on. And I see people doing that, and I'm like, okay, that's rock on as well. You wouldn't think of anything else.
Wait,
Like,
can you send me the... Hold on. Don't worry.
alright, can we just end it here? My butt's going on.
Can you send
At the end of the day,
send me-
YouTubers, please do not lie about the don't talk to Siri at 3 a.m. challenge. Because to be honest, you're just sending the wrong kind of message to other people out there. I've been watching J Station, Jake Duffner, Mikey Mance, Lance, well, not really Lance Stewart, but it's mainly J Station, Mikey Mance, and Jake Duffner. I watched them, and I watched the Siri at 3 a.m. and I'm just like, this has to be true. So I try it myself, and like we said, it's not true. It is debunked. Somehow they get pre-recordings of it, or they get recordings of it off the internet. I don't know how they do it.
Editing and fake stuff.
They do it
Fake.
as if it's real.
But it's not. I don't personally. Unless you're actually messing with spirits, which again we do not.
We do not promote that. We do not condone that.
We don't condone.
Don't mess with spirits, because you don't know if they're good or bad.
We rebuke that. We're not condoning that at all, not one bit.
Please don't ever do it. Little kids out there, please do not mess with spirits. Please don't. Don't go and mess with them. Come back to me and say this, that, and the other. I'm just like, well, that's not me. I'm telling you not to do it. I will even put a disclaimer: do not mess with spirits. Do not do it, because I've never done it, and I don't want to do it. I can say I had an experience with a spirit, but it was my cousin. It was my late cousin and her husband, and I was on holiday for that. I literally experienced my cousin and her late husband, and I even heard what she said. She even said, "Don't do it." I'm thinking, what the hell does that mean?
It means don't mess with.
Either she was talking to me saying don't mess with spirits, but at that time I didn't want to mess with spirits. So I'm just like, okay, that can't
It's
be.
a warning. She probably knows that you're going to do it.
Unless, and then it wasn't even that. Behind my cousin and her husband, I saw my granddad. I don't even know what he looks like, but I saw him. I could see me in him, and I think he wanted to step forward. I don't know. But my cousin did say don't do it. So she may have been speaking to me saying don't do something you're gonna regret, or she was talking to him saying don't do nothing, don't say anything, don't do anything, you know. And I even told my mum. My mum was like, "What else did you see?" I was like, "I saw Granddad," and she was like, "Well, if your cousin said don't do it, she was most probably talking to your granddad saying don't say anything about something." So I'm just kind of confused. I was confused, but that was the first time, because I know when you're little kids, you can see spirits, you interact with them. That's why when babies are smiling when you're not in the room, when they're smiling at mid-air, it's because their shield is down. Spirits can come to them, and you know they can interact, right? Whereas with me, since I was a little kid, I've never been able to speak to spirits or see them or hear them. And having that encounter, it was just kind of scary for me because I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to think. So I immediately FaceTimed my mum. I was like, "Mum, I saw this. I don't know what to do. What should I do?" She immediately calmed me down, told me to explain what I was seeing and what I heard. And I told her, and she was like, "Maybe it's because your granddad wanted to come forward and say something, but your cousin was just simply saying don't do it." So maybe that's it. I don't know.
That's something yet to be discovered, but
just don't mess with spirits.
Bottom line is,
don't mess with spirits.
After what we've seen today, that is not true. Well, before that, we weren't even condoning it. We just wanted to see it for ourselves. If it was real, we just wanted to experience it, like to see what was actually going to happen. But do not mess with anything like that. Don't. And don't put anything fake YouTubers. Just like we said before, just do you. Giving you examples of people who we admire, including our friends that are our age.
Just don't
do it.
Don't mess with spirits. Please do not. I beg of you, don't. Because you don't know what's going to happen. Anything can happen. You could put your whole life in danger. You could put your family in danger. You could even put your friends in danger. Just don't do it. Okay, and don't come at me in the comments saying, "Oh, you can't say this, you can't say that. So and so is gonna host it." I'm just like,
because Crystal, you're just gonna ignore the people that.
I'm just gonna ignore them. I'm just gonna be
comments that
and I'm actually gonna do what Ben Phillips done. I'm going to look through the comments and I'm gonna be like, delete. Because if I see any type of hate on there, I know I'm gonna have so many comments, and if I see any type of hate on there, like, oh, they're gonna come after you, you can't say this, you know it's the truth, you don't know what you don't know what others are going through. I do know what they're going through. I've been through it. I'm having paranormal experiences now in this very house, and according to my nan, nobody has died in this house, so I don't understand. And then having that experience while I'm on holiday, having to see my cousin-in-law and my granddad all at once while I'm there I'm just sitting there playing my music and just looking through Facebook, just doing that, and all of a sudden in the corner of my eye I see all three of them. It's just like, now I know what all these YouTubers are going through, but some of the YouTubers are doing it just for the views. So don't come at me. Exactly. Don't come at me saying you don't know what Lance Stewart's going through, you don't know what J Station's going through, you don't know what Jake Duffner was going through, this, that and the other. I do know what they were going through. But some of them are doing it for the views. Some of them are doing it just to gain subscribers. Some of them are doing it just to break up their views. I'm sorry. And if I do get a lot of views on this video just because of me stating my opinion, then I rate whoever's watching it. And if I get a load of dislikes on here because you don't like what I'm saying, well, that's your opinion. I don't care.
Yeah.
The truth hurts. Done. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words can never hurt me.
And haters are just the motivators. You know what? Any hate,
dab on them.
Dab on them. Any hateful comments that are right there. Do you know what?
Brush them off.
It will actually, in a way, it will actually help. Because
It will bring me up. It will bring me up.
More. And so will I, and so will Holly over here.
I don't want to be like most of the YouTubers out here that want to expose people. I don't want to do that. I just want to do me, be who I want to be, and create the content that will just, I don't know why I'm speaking with my hands, that will just, you know, entertain you guys. I just want to do that. I don't want to be like one of those YouTubers that just expose people for their fake videos. I don't want to do that. But when it comes to stuff like this, I have to do it. This is my first exposed video and I have to do it.
Right.
Because it's just getting out of hand.
I'm allowed to say some things now because you guys have talked all the way through it.
You're the one that's
Right.
playing with yourself.
Hold on. Okay, one thing. I have two things. We forgot the first thing. Right. Basically, I don't see why you guys are doing this because you're testing your faith, yeah. But then when you when you need God the most,
He's not going to be there for you because you
Yeah.
tested this.
he
He's
ain't.
not going to be there.
He literally isn't.
To be honest, he will. I disagree with the fact that he won't be there
Well,
necessarily.
he won't be there. He's always there. But I mean,
he will be there, but he will allow you to experience things. Just to like get your faith back up again, to test your faith. There's so many testimonies, so many. I've not got. There's no time to expose all of it. But to elaborate on what Holly was saying, don't, because God will test you even more until you break down.
but yeah, we just wanted to get our point across. I know we did do it on camera for you lot, so it's kind of, the proof is there. The proof is in the pudding, as most people say. I don't know why they say that. It's just weird. It's a weird
Proof is
phrase.
in the pudding.
It's a weird phrase, but
It's a phrase emphasising the fact that the proof is
the
right
proof
there
is there.
in the evidence. Just to sum this up and end it off, don't get involved in the things we've told you not. Well, encourage you not to get involved, and we will encourage you to be an inspiration to other people, so that they can go for their aspirations. You are blessed to be a blessing. So just be you.
Amen. So I'm going to end it like I end all my other videos. Please like, subscribe and turn on post notifications. Do comment down below that you have done all that in order to have a chance to be in my post notification shout out.
And we want to know what you think. So.
Amen. My snap code will be right on Rianne's face. Sorry, love.
My face.
My Instagram will be down below, and my Twitter will be on Holly's face.
Yeah.
So go follow me on all of them. Comment down below that you have followed me as well, and then I will do a social media shout out as well. So we're gonna end it there, and we'll see you in the next video. Well, I will.
Savage. Fuck your white horse and a carriage. But you never could imagine. Never thought you could have it. You need